Zombie Nation.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there, leading them, is their fourth-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You talk about this Rams defense. They've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Purdy bootlegging it. Rolling to his right. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. First run now for Kyren Williams. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. A second and right at a yard. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 17 carries, 72 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. This will wind up a loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. They begin on the ground with Galindo. And he goes nowhere. No lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. His throw incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. They know where to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you had the punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here now, 2nd and 4. At the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as is a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 3rd and 6. Now Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal.
And his kick here is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing here, Purdy completes it to Jennings. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The Niners are 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. First carry here for Jordan James. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to figure out their opponent, but you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Stafford. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Slot man moves right. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead they give up the middle to Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling.
It's a gain of 10. And a 49er first down.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
49-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to throw, Purdy. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk, 49 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Joseph now to have the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. That Matthew Stafford, the rest of the L.A. offense heading back out there. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. A throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Now Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 6.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st down, San Francisco.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Now the timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st down, 49ers.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Short throw, it's Higbee. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen.
Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on Tampa Bay. And here it's the Seattle defense making the play. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Seahawks move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the rookie from Boise State, Ashton Jeanty. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Raiders with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the New York Giants. And it's the veteran, Russell Wilson. 58 yards for the score. The Giants get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. With that, a look at what else is still to come later this weekend around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into 49 territory. Jair Brown on the stop there.
2 yards
From a couple of yards beyond midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for the Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. They go play action here. Purdy. And his throw is incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Purdy from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They run it with James. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First down, San Francisco.
James. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the Rams' 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's James. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Back to throw, Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
The Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Second down at the 39-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Rams on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. This one swung out to Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So Purdy and the Niners down 27-24, 2:14 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he spins away. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This is 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, 49ers.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down.
50-yard line.
Purdy to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around.
They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
49er first down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's taken down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
They're getting ready to go to work now. Prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. And picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Purdy to throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No game.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Rams, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.